First on 5, local leaders have a lot to say tonight about the rearrest of a man accused of giving a fatal dose of fentanyl to his teenage girlfriend.
As WKRG News 5's Jeremy Jones reports, investigators say that man was trying to sell it to students and he could face additional charges.
Yeah, a school resource officer says 19-year-old Jackson Lewis tried to sell fentanyl at Montgomery High School. Mobile County Sheriff Paul Birch and Virginia Guy with the Drug Education Council hopes that with the recent legislation passed, Lewis can face harsher consequences. 19-year-old Jackson Lewis was arrested Tuesday for attempting to distribute fentanyl to high school students. Andy Gatewood with Mobile County Public Schools says that his SROs received the tip and they've been working together with the sheriff's office for more than a week.
The folks involved or folks who had pertinent information felt comfortable with going to my resource officer and giving them that information, which I understand was sort of instrumental in what is occurring in this case.
Mobile County Sheriff Paul Birch says Lewis is no stranger to law enforcement.
It caused the death of a 15-year-old. And now here we are again, almost 2 years later.
He was charged with manslaughter for the death of Adriana Taylor, who died in August 2022 from a fentanyl overdose. Investigators say he gave her a pill laced with it. Birch says he's upset to see him bond out of jail with a serious charge like manslaughter to reoffend.
So you would think someone who's been arrested for manslaughter, facing trial, on bond, that should have been severe enough consequences to think maybe this isn't the thing for me to do.
Last year, Alabama lawmakers passed bills targeting the fentanyl crisis. They include mandatory sentences and felony charges. Virginia Guy, the executive director of the Drug Education Council, hopes people like Lewis will face harsher consequences.
Matt Simpson and Chris Pringle have both passed some very important bills that will protect our public from fentanyl and that will allow law enforcement to be able to put some real strong prosecution on the bad guys.
And Sheriff Birch hopes Lewis stays locked up this time around.
He's just an absolute criminal. And based on his most recent conduct, has no regard for human life whatsoever. And he is no different than a person who is out here shooting people, because fentanyl is it's Russian roulette whether you die from it or not.
I did ask the sheriff how much fentanyl Lewis was caught having, and he told me that's still under investigation. Lewis is due in court Thursday morning. In the studio, Jeremy Jones, WKRG News 5.